This is another Dungeons & Dragons map which I converted into an Unreal Engine 4 level. It is the Gardens of Nangalore from the Tomb of Annihilation campaign. This map is drawn by Mike Shelley. You can see his initials. I believe he did most, if not all, of the maps for Dungeons & Dragons in the Tomb of Annihilation book. Here is the original blockout I did. I changed the color of the blockout to this light blue purplish color because it's a lot easier on my eyes than just the bright stark white or the gray boxing a lot of companies and level designers typically use. Here you can see I did the basic structures. These circular platforms are showing where the character will be standing, not the total height of the buildings. I left the walls and other parts out, just really getting some of the base platforms where the character will be walking. In this version of the blockout, I added a bunch of stairs and cutouts showing the different channels and tunnels where the characters can walk in the map. And the cylinders I'm highlighting are where statues end up going. Here's one of the tunnels I cut through. I took some volume meshes and converted them into static meshes for some of the terrace parts. And I used standard block volumes for the rest of the blockout. The stairs are the standard stair volume from the geometry menu also. Here it is with the base structure put down. All of these meshes I brought in from the Unreal content packs for the Infinity Blade. I believe it's the grasslands terrain that are brought in for all of these textures. And I use a lot of the prefabs they had in there as well to prevent me from having to make custom meshes for this level. I tried to use just what was available in the content packs and stretch and skew them to fit what I needed to. As you can see, for these cutouts where a tree is supposed to break through, I left them squared off just using the stock meshes available, not going to custom yet. And this is another room. These doors are actually interactable with the volumes in front of them. I made a blueprint for those a while ago. And here's this overall view. Here it is, the final map with all the decorations in place. All of the flowers and floor are in place. Some of the animals are in place, such as the alligators out front. The statues are in place. Got some waterfalls in the front and coming out of the alligator's mouth. You'll see here in a second. As we run through, you can see this guy's chilling, swinging his head back and forth. These elephant heads, I brought in the full elephant model and just changed the textures on them to make them look more like statues. There's a little water walkway here in the beginning. Have to crouch through this tunnel to get up to the stairs to get up to the platform. As you can see, I oversized a lot of the plants to embellish and exaggerate them because it's supposed to be a wonderful exotic garden in the world of D&D. And here we go up into one side of the garden. You can really see how tall the flowers are here. And up to the terrace where the flowers are breaking through, overgrowing. Up into this one little terrace area, little dome room. And this water volume here, there's not really a volume, it's just a water plane up top. Since this level was just for fun, I didn't feel like doing the water volume or making them swim. And here's a room where I believe we start the boss interaction, then we end up in the main area. And all this scattering stuff, I just copied the stuff in the base map, just put the stock meshes in from the Unreal grasslands, Infinity Blade grasslands. This area, you can see there's a little platform overlooking the rear pool. A huge statue there. And this platform here is where the group I played D&D with ended up doing the last final boss fight with the Medusa lady. And that's it. That's my Gardens of Nangalore. And over here, yeah, there's some spider webs from a spider